And welcome back to another video, and today I have an absolutely epic Cyber Dragon OTK deck profile for you guys. Without further ado, be sure to smash the like button, comment down below what you guys think of my take on the deck, because I think it's pretty cool. And of course, subscribe to the channel, it's completely free and I appreciate it a ton. And yeah, let's get right into the video. So, obviously, we are running like a full Cyber Dragon deck over here. This is the OTK variant. I'm personally, in real life, I'm a Trap Cyber Dragon player. But before I played Trap Cyber Dragon, I did play the OTK. So you may be noticing some more 2019 elements to this deck, because techs like Levianer and stuff like that aren't being played anymore. But I still think they are very good. Now, yes, so triple Cyber Dragon. Obviously, having 3 Cyber Dragon and 3 Machine Dupe in a deck is bricky, but you have to get around that. If you're going to be playing the OTK variant, having 3 Cyber Dragon is absolutely necessary, because Machine Duplication is just too good of a card to not play 3 Cyber Dragons. 3 Cyber Dragon Core. If you see this card, you're most likely going to win. It searches you any Cyber Slot Trap from your deck to your hand, and on top of that, if it's in your graveyard and your opponent has no if your opponent has monsters and you have no monsters, you can just banish it, summon any Cyber Dragon monster from the deck, including itself, which is really cool, so you can bring out literally anything for the Machine Dupe target. Triple Cyber Dragon Hers. Now, Hers is a very good card as a 3-of. It lets you recycle, recursion with Galaxy Soldier especially. It's insane. And on top of that, it's just such a powerful card. And a lot of people forget when it's special summoned, it can become a level 5 monster, which is a good thing to keep in mind, because in tight situations, you're going to want to remember that. Double Cyber Dragon Nasher. Now, 2 Nasher, some people like to run 1. I still think 2 is correct, especially in the OTK. Having just the second one is really nice, because you're making so many 2100 monsters so easily, especially with Ding in here. You can revive the Ding with Nasher, which is a big deal. So in this version of it, I really think that 2 Nasher is the perfect ratio. 1 Cyber Dragon Veer. Obviously, Veer is the best because you can chain block all of your Cyber Dragon monsters. If you're in the OCG and watching this, don't run Veer. Maybe you can, but don't, because it doesn't chain block your things. But in the TCG, it's a trigger effect. So it'd be Chainlink 1 Core, for example, Chainlink 2 Veer, chain blocking the core so they can't ash it. And it's a great extender. It's just a very well-rounded out card. Double Galaxy Soldier, the honorary Cyber Dragon. That's not a Cyber Dragon. Just pitch a light and summon it, and then on summon it searches another one. And basically, if you open Soldier Hers, or just search a Hers or something, Core, Soldier, anything like that, it's just really simple. You can even search a Soldier with Repair Plan. Just pitch the Hers, summon the Soldier, Chainlink 1 Soldier on summon, Chainlink 2 Hers in the grave, chain blocking the Soldier, or the other way around, depending if you already have a light monster, and you will be chain blocking for the material that you don't have in hand, so you won't, if you don't have a light, go on, well, Chainlink 1 Hers and Chainlink 2 Soldier or something like that. But yeah, Double Soldier, it's a really great card and an easy extender, and especially in a format with Anaconda into Dragoon, Soldier is a great card. Double Chaos Dragon Levianer. Now, I find with this card that it actually helps you play through hand traps, because you get recursion, because then, let's say your opponent Nibiru's you or something like that. Not even Nibiru. Nibiru sucks against Cyber Dragon. If your opponent ashes you, you can still link off like an Almirage and a Nova into, I don't know, like Anaconda, and then banish 3, summon out Levianer, effective Levianer, revive the Nova, summon Infinity, make Dragoon, and you still have a broken board. So it lets you play through hand traps, and it can OTK real easily. It's a 3000 body. 2 pops are never bad, because you have darks in the form of Mega Food and stuff like that. I don't think the 3 darks effect ever comes up, but if it does, congrats, because that's a really good effect. Now, on top of this, it is a level 8, so you can overlay this with your Fortress to summon the Dingirsu. Very good card, and I really love this tech, and I can't understand why people aren't running it anymore. I really believe it's a great card. Triple Ash Blossom Spring, Triple Veiler. Only 6 hand traps. You can run more. You can run like 3 Imperium or something. I just couldn't find the space. I think these are the 2 best hand traps for this deck specifically. Especially, well, you can run Gamma, but the thing is, Veiler is a light 2, so you can pitch it for Galaxy Soldier in a scenario like that. So Veiler is great, and so is Ash. Ash is just broken. 1 Jizukure the Star Destroying Kaiju, searchable with Repair Plan. Yes, for all of you new Cyber Dragon players, you do have a searchable Kaiju. That is really broken, easy out to Dragoon, and so on. Just a really easy way to play. 1 Dark Magician along with your 1 Red Eyes, obviously just to make the Dragoon. Dragoon is such a broken card. Triple Cyber Emergency. Cyber Emergency is just so broken. It can search your core, and when you see the core, you literally just win. And on top of that, with Emergency, if the activation is negated, you can just pitch a card, add it back to your hand. And because the activation was negated, and you can only activate 1, it was never activated. It was just used, so you can activate it again and search, which is just broken. One cyber repair plan, another target to search off of your core. You can search Galaxy Soldier. It searches any light machine. In scenario where you have 3 or more, you can also shuffle back, but usually you will just be searching. And then you also can search your Jizukiru core, anything you really need, even Nasher, stuff like that. You know, just a pretty great card. One cyber rep system. You don't run this in the trap variant, but in the OTK, it's a very powerful card. I do like having Rep System, and it's really great when you just need that one more extender to push for game or just to make the Anaconda. It's just a really great card. One Cyberload Fusion to go with our one Overload Fusion. Cyberload is searchable off of core, and then Overload is just broken. Both of these cards with Anaconda in the deck have never been better. I do love this, and I do think that these two are mandatory, and you guys should too. These are mandatory for any Cyber Dragon deck. Triple Machine Duplication. I have such a love-hate relationship with this card because Machine Dupe is such a broken card when it resolves. If you open core Machine Dupe, your opponent should just scoop. They're not winning. But I have a history with this card where I have no cards on my field, no cards in hand, and then I just drop for turn with no monsters on my field, and then it's just a dead card in my hand. And that's why I prefer also playing the OTK, the trap variant, because it isn't as bricky as the OTK one with 3 Cyber Dragon, 3 Machine Dupe and stuff. But obviously, Machine Dupe is an amazing card, and I can't deny that, and it definitely requires a 3-of spot in the deck. Triple Pot of Prosperity. Prosperity is such a broken card, and I do believe you need to run 3 of this. It lets you dig for the core, and just dig for more interruptions when you really shouldn't have them. One Red Eyes Fusion, obviously to make a Dragoon. Dragoon is just so broken in this deck. Statistically, it's just insane. One Cybernetic Overflow, non-targeting, and no cost. It doesn't banish for cost removal. You can search this off of core, because in this deck, literally any small Cyber Dragon monster Machine Dupe is Infinity Dragoon. But if you have core, it's Overflow Infinity Dragoon, which is much better because you obviously have the Infinity Dragoon going first, but also you have Overflow, which is just broken, being one of the best removal cards in the game, in my opinion. And also when it's destroyed by, when it's just destroyed, you can add a Cyber Spell Trap from your deck to your hand, which a lot of people tend to forget. I love this main deck. I think it's the perfect way to play the deck. On to the extra deck. 1 Chimera Tech Fortress. I really wanted to bump this up to 2 because I'm running the Legionnaire package, but sadly there isn't enough space. Double Chimera Tech Mega Fleet with Starker back, Salad back, all that stuff. This card has literally never been better. I really love this. Double Chimera Tech Rampage Dragon. Rampage is just such a broken card. Literally not even hard once per turn. It's just a soft once per turn, and you can send, when you literally send hers cores, search for the core, normal core effect, you just win. You can make 2 of these, overlay into infinities. That easy. This card is just so broken. You need to run 2 of this in my opinion, and I do think this is one of the best OTK cards ever released. 1 Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. Dragoon is just so good. Like, going first, this adds to your board presence so much because it's so easy to make Anaconda. It's not even funny. Dragoon is just so broken. 1 Infinity to go with our 1 Nova. Obviously, we have to run this package. One of the easiest OTKs in the game is Seeger Nova Cyber Dragon, which is so easy to do because a lot of people forget. Nova has the effect, as a quick effect. You can banish Cyber Dragon and it gains 2100 attack. You can use that in the damage step, keep in mind. And that with Seeger is, well, it's just straight up game. Now, next up, we have our 1 Ding Girsu, the Orchest of the Evening Star. I love Ding. I think it's a broken card, and you can make it with your Fortress and the Legionnaire. Ding is just so broken. You can even revive it with Nasher. And the thing about it that's so cool is that it's a non-targeting send, and it can also attach any of your Cyber Dragons, which is really cool because it just attaches one of your banished machine monsters. So that can be anything that you banish with Overload, Overflow, and so on. Just run Ding. I really love this. 1 Cyber Dragon Seeger. Seeger is broken. It's so broken. It makes you have the easiest OTKs just out of nowhere. 12,600 damage is the most common number with Rampage, but with Nova, as I mentioned, or literally just with anything, Seeger is also an out to Dragoon. It's such a good card. 1 Linkuriboh. Linkuriboh's great. I do like it. You can definitely cut this for a second Fortress because it doesn't really do anything, but you know, in a simplified game state, I really like having that extra Linkuriboh to end on. Anaconda, mandatory to play Cyber Dragons in my opinion. Sending the Overload is just so broken, even without the Dragoon. You need to run Anaconda, because sending Overload to the grave and fusion summoning for free is the freest OTK you will ever have. 1 Relinquished Anima, nobody ever plays around this, so take advantage of that and run Anima. It's so easy to make in this deck, and you plus off of it so hard. one Salmon Great Almirage. Almirage is broken, makes core 1-card combo. And finally, one Lina, because it's so easy to make, and you can just literally steal your opponent's mecha buff from their grave that you just contact fuse with, and so on. The possibilities are endless, and also when it's just disturbed by battle or card effect, you get to add a core from your deck, because it's 1500 or less. It's literally heat up for lights. Onto the side deck, Triple Vanity's Fiend. This is a tech card that I personally love running in Cyber Dragons in the side deck, because especially against Salad, this is just a buy. If you summon this against Salad, it's such a buy. You can end on this Dragoon or this Infinity so easily, especially with cards like Nasher, Galaxy Soldier, stuff that doesn't require you to normal summon, and then you just summon Vanity's Fiend on top of your negate. Your opponent's screwed. They can't do anything. Vanity's Fiend is such a broken card. Triple Drone Lockbird for the Dry Charm matchup, all that stuff. Just you want to have it there. Invoke Chadal Dogmatica. You just want to be able to have the option of Droll. Triple Heat Wave. Heat Wave is the most broken mirror match tech. At the start of your main phase 1, neither player can normal summon or special summon effect monsters until your next draw phase. So you literally activate it if they force you to go, or just in general, like if somebody forces you to go first and you decide Heat Wave, you activate Heat Wave, you can't summon monsters, you pass, they can't summon, they pass, and then you just OTK them the next turn, because it's literally Cyber Dragon OTK. Heatwave is such a broken side deck tech that I really believe it's mandatory in Cyber Dragon OTK lists. Triple Twin Twisters, easy spell and trap removal, and pitching hers is very good with this card. Triple Evenly Match in the side deck, also a great card, especially in the battle phase, obviously. And you're always going second. If you know your opponent is playing a hard going first deck or something like that, or they're gonna make you go second, just add in the Evenlies, or even against a combo deck, just make it a bit easier for you. And that's it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed. If you did, be sure to smash like button, comment down below what you guys think of my deck, and what you guys think of the Levy in your tech. I really do love this tech in the deck, and I think it's insanely broken. And yeah, tech in the deck, that rhymes, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Alright guys, peace.